several weeks.
Wow.
I leave this Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Oh, gosh.
Suffice it to say, I'm not excited. It's just a long
Yeah,
time.
we're live? All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming. We're going to call the meeting to order for the Finger Lakes Horizon EDC here at 7:35. And we'll start with our introduction of guests with Mr. Jim Moon here in the room. Thanks for coming, Jim.
Good morning, Jim.
And our attorney, Steve Meyer, online. Thanks for joining this morning, Steve. With that, I'm going to move on to the next agenda item. See if we have an executive session or a need for one for this entity. And we will for the other.
Yes, we do. Yeah, for discuss company financials.
Okay, then may I have a motion to move into executive session to discuss the company financials?
So move.
Steve?
Second.
Is there a second, Janice, okay. We're gonna, this won't take too long, Jim.
Okay. Something pretty good.
Mike, the loan request is really our only agenda item for this today, and so Mike can give us a.
Yep, so
quick
right behind
overview.
the minutes for.
Horizon.
or the agenda and minutes for Horizon is the write-up, which I sent over the weekend, along with the loan review committee minutes. Loan request is for DeForest Campbell LLC. They are the entity that owns and operates the 1897 Beekman House, bed and breakfast in the village of Dundee. They have been preliminary selected to be a part of the New York Main Street grant that was awarded to the village of Dundee. And one of the requirements of that is to show proof of funds, as the grant is reimbursement based. So they have to complete the project and then submit documentation that they paid for the work to be done to get the grant dispersed to them. So they have come to us for a bridge loan in the amount of $50,000 to support and help with the facade improvements, which includes masonry pillars and the siding of the Victorian mansion. It would be a up to 24-month interest-only payment. Assuming automatic payments, they'd be at 5.6%. They do have an existing loan for us, with us, that was a part of them acquiring the bed and breakfast back in 2020 or 21, I believe. Combining, so that's paid down to around $50,000 right now. The original mortgage we filed was at $96,000. So the mortgage that's currently recorded covers just about, there's a little bit, about maybe $6,000, but by the time this closes, they'll make another payment as well. So the $96,000 recorded is just about to cover both loans. They would also have a UCC new filing on their assets and personal guarantees from Greg and Lily. The loan review committee was pretty much in favor of it.
Yeah, it looked like a good discussion
Yep.
ensued.
There was one question that came up that I'm slipping my mind right now.
Wanted you to
Rob
give the actual
Corcoran.
corporate return, the LLC returns.
Thank you. Yep, and I do have those. They have sent those over already. Wait a minute, I'm thinking the other ones that
Yeah,
have
it was
a little
just
bit more
cleaning up
follow-up.
the financials, was getting up.
Yeah, cleaning
for
up the
file.
financial statement for the file,
Yep.
which is done, and then the corporate returns have been sent, so.
Yeah, they, like for the value of the real estate, they had it on a page 2 of a statement, but they didn't carry forward to the total
Yep.
assets on page 1, so it was just cleaning up that and then getting the actual tax returns.
Yep.
There you go, sir.
Unless there's, the loan, we won't issue or close or provide financing on it until all the grant requirements have been met. So proof of funds is one, and they have to do state historic review, environmental review for this specific site. And then the state has to sign off on everything and issue a notice to proceed for them to be greenlit for construction. So we will make sure that everything, all the ducks are in a row, we're managing it. So I'll know as soon as
Yep.
possible that everything's been met, and then we'll close, provide financing, and get them on their way.
Any questions on that one? I'm gonna abstain from the vote. They have a loan with Lions Bank, and I'm not the loan officer, but I'll abstain from that. I did in the loan committee too. The two at loan committee, there were two companies that came with requests to have interest-only payments throughout the winter months. And are they for this, or?
They're in EDC.
They're gonna be in the EDC.
Just wanna just go through it, just
I think if we're covering it now. that's-
cover it.
Yeah, just real quick, Saber Finger Lakes was one of them.
No, hold on a minute.
So are we finished with this one then?
That's finished, yeah, unless you
Okay.
guys have questions.
Well, I just had noticed in the notes. Clearly multitasking is
Morning, Jim.
a failing
I'm doing it as well.
skill that I used to have.
You still have it.
Used to be good at it. But I was listening to you guys talking, and I'm writing the dates, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not today's date.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you know.
We're good.
Okay, we're back live. Could I have a motion to exit executive session, please?
So moved, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. Is there a second?
A second.
Dave.
All right, thanks. So we're back in open session. Having no business been conducted in executive. The next item on the agenda is the review and approval of our minutes from our October meeting. I would entertain a motion to do so.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you, Amy. Is there a second?
Steve?
Thank you, Steve. Any suggested changes or any discussion to be had on the minutes?
I'll abstain because I wasn't here at the meeting.
Okay, hearing no further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And then Jesse abstained. Moving on, I don't believe we have any changes in the agenda for this entity, so we'll move on to the finance report.
I don't have anything to report.
Nothing to report, so our loan action item for this entity today is a loan request from DeForest Campbell LLC And I'll just say that they have a loan relationship with Lions Bank, and so I'm gonna abstain from the vote.
All right, so DeForest Camp LLC, it's the entity that owns and operates 1897 Beekman House, bed and breakfast in the village of Dundee, has applied for a bridge loan, be 24 months, interest only, interest at 6.60%, reduced to 5.6 if they use automatic payments. Collateral is an existing mortgage in second position, UCC filing, and personal guarantee from Greg and Lily DeForest Campbell. Loan is to assist with renovations to the exterior facade of the Victorian Mansion, and a part of the New York Main Street grant that's been awarded to the Village of Dundee. Total project cost is $55,200, and the loan amount is for $50,000.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Okay, is there a motion to approve this loan request?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Jesse. Is a second?
Steve? Yep.
Thank you, Steve. Any further discussion? Comments, questions? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Excuse me. I didn't say aye. I'm gonna abstain. Got excited to participate for a second. I abstain. Are there any nay votes? Okay, that passes. Thank you. That concludes the agenda for this entity today, and so I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
Marisa.
Thank you, Marisa, and seconded Steve?
Yep.
All right. We will turn the page right over and call the meeting to order for the Finger Lakes Economic Development Center. And we have our same guests here. Thank you, Jim and Steve. And we do need an executive session for this to talk about the employment history of a particular individual, talk about potential or ongoing litigation
With the town of Milo.
with the town of Milo,
And to discuss company financials.
and to
Get
discuss
comfortable.
company finances. So I would ask for a motion for those three stated purposes.
I'll make the
Motion.
motion.
Thanks,
I'll
Amy,
second.
and seconded Jesse. We'll wait for Mike to
RSVP'd for it.
I don't know if she's gonna make it.
Or it's gonna be a shorter meeting than you thought.
I guess so.
Good heavens.
Unless I have my dates mixed up.
These are all signed, Dorian. I'm just
Okay.
gonna leave them here for you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know. Good.
All right, could I have a motion to enter open session and leave executive?
I'll say.
Steve, and then seconded by Jesse. Thank you. We're back in open session. We're gonna move past the minutes and talk about changes in the agenda. We're gonna add an action item, number 4, which is titled 457F Plan Adoption. That'll be added as an action item. And then we're gonna go to the action items. We have a couple folks that have to leave early. So we're gonna start through the action items and then we'll circle back up to the top to do minutes and the other pieces of the agenda. So action item number 1 is the Canandaigua Shores Sales Tax Exemption Extension.
Yep, so Canandaigua Shores is the housing development on Hamilton Flat Street area that had a straight lease back approved last year. Their sales tax exemption is expiring at the end of December. They have requested that we extend that sales tax exemption through 2026, so it'll be December 31st, 2026. They had some delays with materials that caused initial construction to kind of be halted. They are actively underway and building now. Hopefully will be done before the end of 2026, but to be safe, they've requested through the 2026 calendar year. The initial resolutions that were approved authorize us to do the extension, but obviously we want to keep the board informed, let you know what's going on, status of the project, and the formal request is being made. So there's no changes to incentives, project cost, it's just an extension to allow them to continue to use that sales tax exemption that was previously approved.
Thank you, Janice. Have a good
Yes.
day.
Thanks, Janice.
They say prof, yeah, professor.
That's a stretch. Sorry.
No, it isn't. She's an excellent professor.
Have a good day.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Janice.
See
So-
some of you guys tomorrow.
Yep, very good. Have a good
Others,
day.
happy Thanksgiving.
See you.
So we have the extension request. Did you say how long the extension is?
It's gonna be through 2026.
Through
So
the end of
the
2026, a full year.
Updated expiration of the sales tax exemption will be December 2026.
This is not atypical.
Yeah.
This happens fairly routinely. And
Okay.
actually, even in some of the documentation, it allows for this, but we want to just make sure the board knows about it and is aware of it.
Good. Okay. These are typically roll call votes for this, so at first, we have a motion to approve the sales tax exemption.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Jesse.
I'll second.
Seconded Steve. Any further discussion? Questions? Okay. Hearing none. Doreen, can you take us through the roll call?
Sure. Amy?
Yes.
Marissa?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Jesse?
Yes.
Ryan?
Yes. Okay, that passes. Item number 2 on action items is a loan request from Sabre Finger Lakes.
Yep. Sabre Finger Lakes LLC owns and operates Onse Finger Lakes on Seneca Lake. The loan review committee has recommended the loan to be amended for 4 months of interest-only payments with principal to be repaid by the end of 2026.
Okay. As for a motion to approve that modification to the loan?
So moved with the either addition or understanding this is a one-time approval.
Okay. Is there a second to that motion as stated?
Marisa.
Marisa, okay. Any further discussion? Okay, none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that's carried. Item 3 is a loan request for Giving Tree Cidery.
Yep, Giving Tree Cidery LLC is located on Studervent Road, and they have requested and has been recommended by the loan review committee to transition to 6 months interest-only payments with principal being repaid by the end of 2026.
Okay, ask for a motion to approve that loan request.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Jesse.
I'll second it with the same comment, this is a one-time approval.
So kind of amending the motion to add that comment that,
Sure.
one-time approval. So
Accept
motion-
the amendment.
Motion and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that's carried. Item 4 is the plan, a 457F plan adoption. We talked about the agreement that was drafted for us by our attorneys, Harris Beach. We will have them, give a final review to the document and make sure it is all in good order. And Steve, hearing our discussion of it today, make sure that's all addressed. But looking for a motion to approve the plan.
So moved, Steve?
Thank you, Steve. Is there a
Second.
second? Amy, thank you. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that is carried. All right, so that concludes the action items for today. We're gonna move back up to item 3 on the agenda, which is the approval of our minutes. And we met on October 15th. They were included in our packet and they're green. They're in front of you. I would ask for a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Amy, is there a second?
I'll second, Steve.
All right. Any further, or any discussion or questions, changes on the minutes?
Abstain from.
And Jesse is gonna abstain, okay? So all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any abstentions?
Yes.
Jesse, and any no votes?
Thanks, Amy.
Bye, guys. Yeah,
Thank you.
All right.
See ya.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Okay, so that passes, and we have next our finance report. You need to go?
Yeah, I gotta go too, sorry.
Yes,
Some
Steve's
people
going
like
to
to-
Prattsburg
Yeah.
to interview some students, part of an invitation there, so.
Yeah, interviewing for college readiness and professional
Fun?
readiness, so. Should be fun, so, sorry.
No,
Nope.
see you, Steve.
It's all right. Ditch us for the last 2 items here, that's fine.
So Mike, what's it like being the head of the FLEDC?
So total bills today is $70,252.73. That includes payroll for Friday and the end of October payroll. Check number 7030 to 7057 and E272 to E277. I don't know if anyone has, I don't think I have anything out of the ordinary. And I don't know if anyone had any.
The results are still trending favorably to budget. so
Favorably,
good.
we got our project fee for Cuba Spring Vineyards this week, or on Friday, it's in the bank.
That's good. So that's not in the October numbers, but
That'll
that'll be a
next
nice,
month.
nice
Yeah, that was
deposit for November.
35,000,
Nice.
and
City Hill should be closing hopefully tomorrow. Penciled for tomorrow, so we'll have that one coming.
yeah,
Awesome.
I gotta
As
get
well.
the documents back to Steve.
Yeah, so a good November to follow up a good October and
Yep. Should.
barring any unforeseen circumstances, would be a very positive year.
Yeah.
Yep, and our receivable report wasn't that big this time, so.
Even after bearing the additional costs of this ongoing litigation, which is unfortunate. Okay, so I would ask for a motion to accept the finance report and approve paying those specific checks.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Jesse. Is there a second?
Marisa.
Thank you. Any further discussion on any of these items? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, carried. Next and last item here is the status reports. And so Steve had his in narrative form. He's obviously excused himself from the meeting, so Mike, you wanna give us, and Doreen, do you wanna give any updates on yours?
I don't have any updates.
Real quick, I highlighted 2 new programs that we're kind of kicking off in there. Tried to keep it as clear and concise as I could in there, as we're still figuring them out. But if you have any questions on either one of those, I'm happy to go into more detail. But both, the ACT Work Ready is gonna help with ongoing labor challenges, so I'm really looking forward to that one. And then the Genesee Finger Lakes Regional Planning Council, we haven't, it's a local organization for the region. We haven't seen a whole lot of benefit from it at this point, but thinking being involved on that steering committee going forward will hopefully reap some additional benefits for us as an organization going forward. So happy to answer anything more on those two. All I'll add is that tomorrow at the annual meeting, if not everyone's able to be there, we're finally going to do the check presentation for the community table dinner that we held in September. It's going to be kind of the transition between the chamber's presentation and the IDA's presentation. And with it being presented tomorrow, I'm happy to announce that we raised $20,000 for the
Cool.
Penny Ann Community Cafe, a part of the dinner.
Yeah, awesome.
So, another good event and good turnout for a ongoing but new expanding organization that's
Yeah.
benefiting the community. So, yeah.
Very nice. Okay, any questions for Mike or Doreen on any of the status reports? One comment, I wanted to thank Doreen for sending out the capital improvement plan late last night, and I know it's in, you have a hard copy of it here today too in the packet. And maybe, instead of getting into it, I know we're missing some other members right now, instead of getting into it today, could we plan in December to go through that a little bit more? Just to, I mean, I've worked here for 4 years, 12 years, 13, 14 years ago, and I still remember some of these places, but just to make sure, you know, everybody, like the
Yes.
items that are checked off, I guess, for 2026, maybe we could go over and just say a little bit
Okay.
more about what those are.
Yep.
And any of the, you know, the paving piece of it too. I think just to go over the report would be a good idea.
Yeah, my apologies for that being so late.
No,
all right.
well done, Doreen.
It's been a, you know, it's something you've worked on for a while to get a plan actually in place, and now I think just to talk about what the plans are for 26 and then see if there's, you know,
Yeah.
what board input there is going forward. So having a more formalized approach to that, I think will be good for
Yeah,
financial
it's
planning.
nice with Joe here, and then we're getting on top of things, which is nice, so it's, seems to be moving along.
Yeah, very good. Okay, any comments? Anything to talk about from anyone? All right, we have two scheduled items the rest of the year. Tomorrow, everybody knows the annual meeting and joint with the chamber, and then we have our third Wednesday of December on the 17th. We'll have another more meeting here. If you're on a committee, the personnel committee, we're gonna, Doreen can help circulate some dates in early December. We need to get together from that committee before the full board, talk about annual performance reviews.
It's Steve. Steve goes, you need to schedule personal meeting. I go, I need your schedule first.
So-
I can't schedule it when you can't make it, so.
Hopefully this week or maybe at the latest.
Plus our strategic plan meeting too, we need to finalize.
We settle a date on that?
I think December 29th was the most popular day for that.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So what is that, is that also annual you've done, or I guess I don't?
No, it's been some time
Okay.
since there's
Yeah,
been
it's just
an
a
update.
strategic plan going forward.
Gotcha, okay.
I know you'll be off, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
It's
What
been
it
decided
is.
on the 29th?
I think that's the date it'll be. I need to finalize that
Weren't
with
there
Steve.
2 times for that day?
You
Do you
pardon?
remember the time for that day?
I do
There were
not.
2
I'd have to go
options.
back and look at the,
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think we planned for an all-day thing, so.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I
Yeah,
just-
if we could make that a half day or shrink it some,
Okay.
that would be really helpful.
Yeah.
And if there
Okay.
needs to be another, even
So say if we
plan
can
for
avoid
like
the
Like half
29th,
and
I would
half.
really.
like a
like-
3-hour
I would
session,
like
and
to
then
be
if
there.
it needs more time, we can do that as needed, but I think
Out
that,
of the ones we pick.
Yeah.
that time of year,
I,
if we could try to do it in like a 3-hour session, and then
Okay.
if we need a follow-up,
Yeah.
schedule a follow-up, because
So
that.
just think you don't actually get too much done once you've been in this for 3 hours, the strategy falls apart.
Right.
It's like,
and it,
Yeah.
maybe at this point in time, maybe it'd be better to put it off till January or something, you know,
Or at
maybe
least
if
start it-
everyone's schedule's a little bit better in January, I don't know.
I think maybe keep
December's
the
tough,
date, but
Yeah,
offer
and
to
then
shrink it down
shrink
a
it
little
down.
bit.
yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
And see
All right.
if we could get that email out though this week.
When I can tie him down for 5 minutes, I'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. He said to me yesterday, I'm gonna just give you my calendar, cause I've double, triple booked it. Sure.
Okay, I think that's it.
The annual meeting, we're just, I mean, as far as board members, we're just there to support, there's nothing we're doing.
No, there's nothing formal, just presentation of what's been going on over the past few years.
When we,
Have you guys be there to support.
Yep, okay.
in past years, when it was just the IDAs, the EDC doing it, we'd talk more, you know, there'd be more, the chair would give a short talk, and then Steve would give a talk, and there's a PowerPoint, and there's, you know, we'd fill the full 45 minutes or an hour of it with, this is shared with the chamber, so it's all condensed. Steve
Okay.
and I talked yesterday. I will get up and just say thanks for being there, and I want to introduce all of the board members that are there and say the names of all of us. And so I'll introduce to the group who our board members are.
Sure.
And anybody that's there, I'll ask to stand up. And
Okay.
I'll thank you for
Okay.
your participation, and that's the only piece that I'm doing, is just introducing. And then Steve's gonna have some remarks.
Very good. Awesome.
Nice.
Also, the chamber with like a picture of all of our board members and staff, cause we're their,
Oh, yeah, we're,
their member of the month next month.
December, we're gonna be the chamber member of the month for honoring I believe it's our 45th anniversary of being a chamber member. So they want a couple pictures. We don't have any pictures of staff or board, so, we're trying. Was hoping to try and get one today, but it was just too crazy. So try and rally everybody that's there tomorrow, take a quick photo, so we have something to submit for their press release and.
We can take your picture today and we can.
So great.
Put you in there.
Anytime.
An AI editor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold still,
Yeah.
okay, go. Okay, well, ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, a second.
So moved.
We are adjourned.
Thanks, Steve.
See y'all tomorrow.
See ya.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
I don't know how the county planned their tentative budget with
See y'all
that.
tomorrow.
Maybe they
Yeah,
weren't
see ya.
paying
Thanks for being
attention.
here.
Thank you.
Pretty
Thanks,
strange.
Steve. Wow, they might have had it scheduled before we even had a date.
Yeah,
And
and
no one
you,
kinda got
they're
everything out
usually
late.
pretty quick. I don't know if you guys have ever gone, but they're
Yeah.
usually like